Hello there, I'm Gerald, and welcome to Going Solar with Pivot Energy. Today we're going to be exploring the differences between hosted solar versus traditional behind-the-meter solar. Now you're probably already familiar with on-site solar energy, and you have seen these arrays either on a rooftop, a carport canopy, or even in a field. But the distinction between hosted solar and traditional behind-the-meter solar helps inform you of where that power is going and how that property owner is benefiting. Let's get started. Key difference number one. Hosted solar is similar to traditional behind-the-meter solar in that they are both located on site. However, whereas traditional solar is intended to offset the property's usage, i.e. the system is located behind the meter, as a host site, the solar energy is intended to feed directly into the grid, i.e. it's before the meter. Known in the industry as a feed-in tariff policy, certain states and utilities have incentivized the siting of solar arrays on their distribution grid with the goal of bringing more clean energy online closer to those urban loads. These feed-in tariff policies have led to the rapid deployment of clean energy and provide a clear market signal to developers like Pivot Energy who are able to build, own, and maintain those solar arrays and sell all that power long-term to the utility. Now, as a solar host site, you get paid by leasing your roof space, parking lot, or empty field for solar. On average, these rates can range upwards of 25 to 75 grand a year. Now, while feed-in tariffs and hosted solar reduce the hurdles of ownership, there are still very compelling economic and sustainability reasons to explore traditional behind-the-meter solar. These include operating expense savings, tax benefits, renewable energy credits, and more. So if a feed-in tariff policy is not available in your locale, you can still benefit from looking at solar. In fact, the majority of systems you see on commercial buildings are traditional behind-the-meter solar arrays, meaning they are designed first and foremost for the benefit of that particular property. The electrons flow into the facility, and the savings, tax benefits, and incentives go into your pocketbook. You can think of it this way. You have an underutilized space in your building, and you want to make use of it, and you really love pizza. As a host site, you would lease that space to a pizzeria. Other than getting rent, your engagement sort of stops there. What if you love pizza so much that you want that pizzeria to be all yours? In this example, the pizzeria works to please you, giving you all the pizza your heart can desire and a lifetime supply. That's the traditional behind-the-meter model. All right, key difference number two, cost. In a hosted site scenario, there's no investment on your part. In this scenario, the developer owns the system and sells all that power directly to the utility, and they're compensated accordingly. It's similar to the partnerships we have with landowners who lease us their underutilized space for us to develop solar arrays on. As a host site for solar energy, you get mailbox money by leasing your space for a solar array. Traditional behind-the-meter systems are capital projects. Options include cash purchases, financing your system, or you can enter third-party leasing models. All right, key difference number three, your electric bills. Now, in a hosted site scenario, there's going to be no change to your electric bill because that system is in front of the meter, i.e. all that energy is spilling onto the grid. Now, your electric bill might be unchanged and still as costly as ever, but you can thank your new tenant solar for helping you to offset those costs. All right, now in a behind-the-meter scenario, you will see electric bill savings thanks to your new solar array. All the energy that is produced by your system, first and foremost, will be consumed on site, helping you to reduce your electric expense. And the excess generation that is not consumed will go onto the grid, where you're credited at one-to-one retail rates for that energy, helping to reduce your electric bill. The result is you will pay for the net amount of electricity you use during that billing period. Key difference number four, property ownership. Now there's really no difference here. In both scenarios, you must be the property owner or in a position to make the decision about going solar. And if you're a tenant, there are still ways to structure deals that result in win-wins for the tenant-landlord relationship. Ask your trusted energy advisor if solar is right for you. All right, key difference number five, contract length. As a host site for solar energy, those contracts typically range around 20 years. In behind-the-meter scenarios, those solar leases or power purchase agreement contracts are typically 20 and 25 years. And in ownership models or cash purchases, there's no contract term. All right, key difference number six, operations and maintenance. As a hosted site for solar energy, the responsibility is with the developer who owns the array to operate and maintain the system. In behind-the-meter scenarios, your business will maintain the solar array, or you can hire a contractor to do so if you own the system. However, if a solar company owns the project, they are responsible for the operations and maintenance. All right, key difference number 7, property value. There's no difference. Both hosted solar and traditional behind-the-meter solar help you to increase your property value. All right, key difference number 8, the tax benefits. As a host site, these are not available. Just as you do not need to put up the upfront investment for the solar array, you do not receive the tax benefits. Now, as a behind-the-meter customer, these are available. Between the federal investment tax credit and the accelerated bonus depreciation, there are generous tax benefits to be had by going solar. Not only does solar energy reduce your electric expenses, it reduces your tax liability as well. Key difference number 9, the environmental benefits. They're really the same, and in some cases more for hosted solar arrays, because you do not need to size that hosted array to that building's usage, so you can max out the roof space. Either way, that brand new array is generating clean green power, so pat yourself in the back. Now, if any of this has sparked your curiosity and you're wondering where to begin, the Pivot Energy team can help you navigate and evaluate your portfolios, helping to prioritize which assets make the most sense for on-site solar. This will include taking into account your goals and unique situation. And with our distributed energy platform, we can also help you evaluate off-site solar solutions as well. I hope you enjoyed this video on the differences between hosted solar and behind-the-meter solar arrays. Give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell so you're notified when we post our new videos. We post videos on the basics of solar energy for your business, community solar, and of course all the ways you can save money with solar incentives, and the changing solar policies. We'll see you next time.